My name is Anna Marie Mock, and I am a fee-only certified financial planner at Highland Financial Advisors. If you like my content, please click on subscribe below, and you'll get notified of any new videos as they're released. Today we're going to talk about step 3 of how pharmaceutical executives can make the most out of their financial health. Step 3 involves defining a purpose for your human and investment capital. But I'm going to get started with a personal story. Growing up, my parents instilled in me 2 philosophies: to always live below my means and save for the future. So as a child, every time I got a cash gift, I would spend some on myself and put the rest in savings. As I got older to teenager years, I realized that I had enough to buy my first car. But now I reflect back and I ask, for what purpose was I saving the money? Would it have been a better outcome if I had invested my savings? And was it just a coincidence that I had enough for that car? This ideology of saving and financial planning doesn't develop overnight, which is why some people kind of lose momentum over time and make ad hoc decisions about goals or just a financial decision in general. And this is amplified by the fact that individuals usually don't have a defined purpose for their human and investment capital. To create a purpose for your assets in general, you want to make sure that you're going through a goal-setting exercise where you identify, quantify, and solidify your plan. So starting with identify, this is where you formulate your vision on what you want to accomplish and what the future looks like. You want to make sure that your goals are clear and specific. That way it eliminates any vagueness. You also want to make sure that they're ambitious yet attainable, because this is supposed to motivate you but not cause additional stress that will increase delays. With quantifying, this is just knowing how much something's going to cost. When we're talking about retirement, it's not necessarily going to have a finite amount, but if your goal is to have a vacation in 2 years, you can put a price tag on that, or a general idea of what the price tag will be. With solidifying, this is understanding your cash flow and availability of other assets, and in other words, this is balancing your needs of today with your goals of tomorrow. So picture this. You have a glass cylinder on a table, and next to it there's rocks, gravel, and sand. The rocks represent your long-term goals, the gravel represents your short-term goals, and the sand is your day-to-day. What's the best way to put all of that contents into the cylinder? Well, if you start with the sand, you're not going to be able to fit everything. Instead, if you put the rocks first, then the gravel, then the sand, you'll be able to fit all the contents. And this is just an illustration on the importance of focusing on the long-term first to dictate your short-term decisions and your day-to-day activities and behavior. So now that you've gone through the goal-setting framework and you identified, quantified, and solidified your plan, one of the most important steps to continuously do is monitoring. And this is where you keep your rocks in focus, because it's easy to have the day-to-day routine get in the way of your longer-term picture. So you want to make sure that you are setting time aside to continuously look at those rocks and the gravel, so your long-term and your medium-term goals, to make sure that your behaviors in the short term is helping get there. And if you're having a difficult time keeping focus on what you should be doing today with what you should be doing tomorrow, I highly recommend looking at working with a certified financial planner. They'll partner with you and make sure that you're staying on track along the way. So by following this framework and going through the goal-setting exercise, you're going to ensure that you are able to build wealth and live your life based on your definition of financial freedom. If you want to schedule an initial consultation, please feel free to click on the link provided. Thank you. See you next time.